Now let's start with our third visual, that is scatter plot. A scatter plot is a mathematical diagram which is used to represent the values using Cartesian coordinates. When we refer to the Cartesian coordinates, it's kind of a four quadrants kind of visual, but usually one coordinate is being shown depending upon the data. If we have all the positive datas, but if we have some positive combination of positive, negative, or all the negative datas, the for the measures we are visualizing, so that time it goes into the accordingly values quadrant. And for a scatter plot, it is necessary that we need to have at least one measure on the x-axis and one measure on the y-axis. That is, the columns and the rows should have at least one measure each, and the dimensions can be used for various other things like the colors and the size, etc. So this is how the scatter plot works. So if you see in the shown visual, this shows the scatter plot for sum of sales and sum of profit. So in short, the scatter plot shows the correlation between the profit and sales, where color is based on the state. If you see, state has the colors icon, so the color of the bubbles is based on the state. So this is how scatter plot is being created or defined. Let's see how to do it in Tableau. Now let's see how to plot scatter plot in the Tableau desktop. So open a new sheet and let's work on the orders table itself. Now the basic condition that I told you for scatter plot was to analyze the measures on both rows and columns. So let's say the requirement is we need to analyze profit versus sales. Drag profit from the measures and drop it into the columns, and let's drag and drop sales into rows. So you will see by default there is only a single bubble plotted on the sales and the profit versus scatter plot, but like we saw, there were multiple bubbles that were to be achieved. So so that means when we plot it as direct sales versus profit scatter plot, there is only one relation existing between them. But to plot a scatter plot, there should be a dimension into the picture. So dimension can be any from the dimensions one. Let's pick up state. Now let's say I want different bubbles based on different colors of the state. So let me drag and drop state to the color. A short tip here. So what happens is when a column has a lot more data, Tableau usually gives a warning like here, the field being added may contain as many as 49 members and the recommended maximum for this shelf is 20. What do you want to do? Do you want to do add all the members? Irrespective of the shelf, we want to add all the 49. We need to filter and then add. So if I click on filter and then add, what will happen? A pop-up will come and it will ask me to select those 20 out of the 49 so I can prioritize my states. Disable automatic updates and then add. So it is saying that like this warning came that only 20 would be available and 49. So what will happen is it will, if there are any such updates, relevant updates, it won't show and it will add on its own, and it says do not add. If I do not add, it won't add it. So for now, let's add all the members, and you will see, you can see all the scatter plots, all the bubbles on the graph, and parallelly you can see all the states with different colors available here. Now also note that it's not only in the first quadrant, it also came in the second quadrant where we have some negative values in the x-axis. So this is how the scatter plot is being plotted, and since Tableau being a smart tool, it automatically takes care of the quadrant depending upon the negative or the positive values. So this is how we plot the scatter plot. in Tableau. Now let's modify the already created scatter plot. Let's analyze profit and sales only, but let's take a different dimension. For now, let me take subcategory, drag and drop subcategory into the colors. Once we drag and drop subcategory into colors, all the bubbles for different subcategories are available and all the color palette is available on the right. If we need to change it, the factors remain same. You can right click, you can click on edit colors, you can change the colors for whichever you want and you can click on OK. And the other functionalities also remain the same. Only the one extra functionality is like there was a warning that came up in the previous scatter plot. The same can be done here as well. For example, we need not to show this chairs into our scatter plot. What we can do is we can right click and we can exclude it. So once you exclude it, it won't be visible anymore into the graph as well as on the list. So, and if you need to keep it, you can, if you want to only keep supplies, you can keep on supplies and only supplies would be visible. So this is how you manipulate different things. So this is like one of the tips we can use. Now, and add on to it, you can see all the bubbles are different in colors but same in size. For example, if we want to manipulate the size of the bubbles, even we can do it. Let's manipulate it on the basis of quantity. So if I need to manipulate it on the basis of the quantity, I'll drag and drop it in the size and you will see there is a change in the size of the bubbles, and this is happening on the basis of this particular range. So anything in the range of 234 would be very small, and if it is like in range of 2000 it would be bigger, and if it is in 4000 it would be like somewhere more bigger, and more than 5974 it would be more larger. So that is how the size of the bubble is being defined on the basis of the quantity. So this is one another example that we can take care of. So let's see another use case. Before that, let me rename sheet 2 to scatterplot. I'll double click on sheet 2. I'll rename it as scatter scatter plot. Okay, apply. Okay. So the next use cases, suppose we have a hierarchy existing, that is category and subcategory. So how to plot that on the scatter plot? Let me drag and drop it on colors. So you will notice by default we have all the three categories listed on the scatter plot. Now I need to drill down into it. So for the drill down, you can see a small plus in front of the category. Click on it and you can now see the scatter plot on the basis of subcategory also. Now the subcategory is even visible. For furniture tables, this is the profit and sales numbers. So this is how we drill down on a scatter plot. And if I select any category, that particular fields would be highlighted. Do note that color is based on the category for the scatter plot. So if any subcategory that comes under office supplies, that is in orange color. If it is coming under furniture, it would be in blue, and if it technology, it would be red. So this is how the drill down works on scatter plot. Thus, this is all about scatter plot in Tableau.
If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.